Have you ever heard of the bee's waist and the crane's knee in Feng Shui? These are not just names of animals. They are very important terms, used to describe a special shape in a mountain ridge. In Feng Shui, we call this shape a Gwahyeop, which means a crossing gorge or a bottleneck. The ancient masters compared the shape of the mountain to the bodies of living creatures. A bee's waist is called Bongyo. A crane's knee is called Hakseul. Together, they are called Bongyo Hakseul. They are also known by other names like Geological, which means a sudden drop, and Saki, which means bundling the energy tightly together. Let us look closely at their exact shapes. Based on the ancient book called Injasuji, the bee's waist is exactly what it sounds like. The mountain ridge is wide at the front and wide at the back, but the middle part is very thin and pinched. The crane's knee is the exact opposite. The ridge is narrow at the front and narrow at the back, but the middle part has a large, round bump. It looks like a water bubble or a bird's knee. Sometimes, Feng Shui masters do not separate them, and just call the whole area Bongyo Hakseul. Other times, they call the crane's knee shape simply a bubble. Many classic Feng Shui books explain why these shapes are so important for finding an auspicious site. Let us look at what the original texts actually say. First, the book Gamryong-gyeong says that when a mountain passes through a shape like a bee's waist, the dragon's energy leaps forward with great power. It also says that if you see a bee's waist and a crane's knee, the dragon is already complete. This means a Heol, or a sacred energy spot, has been formed. In real field surveys, finding this specific shape is clear proof that a Heol is near. Second, the book Uiryong-gyeong explains this as well. It says the dragon vein breaks once, breaks twice, and breaks again and again. A place that looks like a crane's knee and a bee's waist is truly an auspicious and lucky land. This text proves that these shapes are absolute conditions for a Heol to exist. Third, the book Solsimbu gives another great explanation. It says that when a dragon vein is about to reach its final destination, it drops down suddenly. Then it bundles its energy tightly and rises up again. It drops its energy from the mountain peak to form a Heol. This is the correct principle of nature. Here, the sudden dropping and the tight bundling mean the exact same thing as the crossing gorge. Fourth, the book Myeongsan Ron agrees completely. It says that as the mountain rises and falls, if it reaches a place like a bee's waist or a crane's knee, every single joint becomes a true dragon. This confirms that a true Heol is formed right in these specific terrains. Finally, the famous text Injasuji categorizes these bottlenecks into 9 different types. These include the yang, yin, curved, straight, long, short, wide, high, and far bottlenecks. There are also types that cross fields or cross over water. But the book makes one thing very clear. No matter which of the 9 types you find, they must take the shape of a bee's waist or a crane's knee to be considered a truly excellent bottleneck. In conclusion, the bee's waist and the crane's knee are not just poetic names. They are exact geographical maps. They show us how the earth breathes, compresses its power, and finally creates a beautiful Heol. Thank you for watching.